What women do that they think is okay but is actually creepy. Maintain a relationship with our mom even after the breakup. I had an ex who did that but kept in contact with my dad. Not sure if that made it more normal or weirder. Still didn't sit well with me. Dad said, "Oh, I heard from so-and-so today, blah, blah, blah." I was always wondering why she would be texting my dad about this random stuff, then why he felt compelled to tell me about it. Not exclusively a woman thing, but my ex would screenshot our text conversations and send them to her family and friends for reaction, like mundane conversations, not even anything interesting. It felt like a very creepy violation of my privacy. Every girl I have ever been with has done this at one point or another. They even screenshot intimate texts and share them with all their friends. You have to install this GPS tracking app on your phone, so I know where you are anytime I want to check. I 100% label this a red flag for a pure psycho. I was seeing this girl for a bit. She was super nice, endearing, and had a great personality overall. So I started to hang out with her a bit more, have sleepovers. Then one night she pulls up an app on her phone called Find My Friends. I was confused and never heard of this before. She starts explaining it to me, saying she has all her girlfriends on there so she can see where they are for safety, and then shows up with, "Yeah, if we end up dating, you're getting this app and then giving me access to your location." That was a get out signal in itself. This is only really for the gay men out there, I think, but having a girl instantly label you as her gay best friend as soon as she finds out you're gay, like, "Girl, I don't even like you." I have a friend that whenever she starts dating a guy, just lists off things about the dude like she's listing a resume. Never anything about the personality or sense of humor or what characteristics about them she enjoys. It's job, career, college, earnings, house. I had to tell her it was getting creepy because it just sounds like she's getting a checklist to impress people, not find a good person for her. When older women hit on me, they kind of just give me their checklists of what they're looking for and what their deal breakers are. If they really like me, they'll provide a similar checklist of how they see themselves. It saves a lot of time, but since they're in a buyer's market, sifting through all the options can take a lot of time. I'm curious though, since that's what she says in the beginning, does it ever change when she gets to know them better? True story, I asked a woman at work if I could tickle her nipples. She said, "We don't know each other like that." She said this while tickling my nipples. I've told people that if they do something to me, I'm going to do it back to them no matter what it is. They learn after the first time. Don't ask, just inform people what you will do. Don't threaten, just do it. She makes me suck her toes to wake her up. Well, I'm glad my grandma found someone else to do this. I was really getting tired of tasting Depression-era cheese every morning. Honestly, very little. Certainly nothing to the point where I'm worried for my safety or well-being. Worst I've had was an ex who parked outside my house one evening, a while after we'd broken up. Her rationale was that she wanted to see if I had moved on. In retrospect, that was pretty creepy. But let's not kid ourselves, it's not that bad. The admin assistant in my office tells me to smile at least once a week when I walk past her desk. Like WTF. Going to pride events or gay bars and groping the men whether they like it or not. That's so creepy. Muscular guy here. I'm always getting accidentally felt up by women. Worst was the last time I saw my grandmother alive, and while I stepped out from her room while she was getting her breathing treatment and standing off to the side in the lobby, some lady detoured over to me and stumbled against me. Hands all over my arms, chest, back, my private part. Come on, lady. I'm here to see my dying grandmother. Control yourself. I'm not super butthurt about it, but if we swap genders, it'd carry a much stronger Me Too kind of feel. Can't even visit dying family without being accosted. I find it creepy and a bit rude, to be honest, when women try kissing during intercourse. It's like, GD girl, show some respect. I have a girlfriend. This might be a cultural thing for Latinos, but there were some weird sexual comments said by female family members to my son when he was a toddler. They would call him my boyfriend and ask for kisses in a very aggressive way. When I changed his diapers, they'd stand around and say, "¿De quién es ese pipi?" which roughly translates to, "Whose male private part is that?" which led me to always change his diaper in a private room, even when told that, "You can do it here, it's okay, we're all family." One of my aunts even commented on how his private part has grown big since he was a baby. Yeah, his whole body is grown. There's no need to talk about it specifically. Step away from my child. I guess this is all done in a cute or innocent way, but I never liked it. I have an aunt like that. When we were kids, she would kinda in a playful way say, "Where's the pee-pee? Where's the pee-pee?" and chase after me and all my male cousins and pinch us down there with two fingers like you would hold your thumb between index and middle finger to prank kids about stealing their nose. Now she's a grandmother. Does it to her grandchildren too. Maybe not touch anymore, but still the same play. What makes it creepier was she would do it with all the family around and no one objected. Rather, some of them laughed. When women act like children and helpless. Ew, a cockroach. I can't open the soda bottle. When they cry because they didn't get a birthday gift or no one remembered it. If you're older than 12 and you care about it, you're a spoiled child no matter the age. Those impractical long nails, it's so creepy. Yes! How do they even get things done? How do they clean their butt after using the bathroom? Maybe not creepy, but for F's sake, stop pulling on my beard and arm hair. Like, that is seriously uncomfortable, and pulling out a beard hair stings like crazy. It's literally attached to my face. You are in my personal space, tugging my hair and causing me a little pain. Ladies, I don't care how fun it is, please stop or I'll make fun of your eyebrows. I've had a few women try to touch my beard and it pisses me off. I'm not old, but I grow a nice thick beard, and the amount of people who think it's okay to touch it is too damn high. Went out with a group of guys last weekend. There were 6 of us, and this random girl started hanging around us like a lost puppy and just wouldn't leave. She was attractive, but so obviously desperate for attention that none of our group of guys really cared to give her any. This girl was just looking at everyone, batting her eyes and trying to hug everyone, but the guys were just pawning her off on each other. Not sure if this is pathetic more than creepy, but if a guy did the same thing, he'd be labeled with creepy. So yeah, she was creepy to me. I honestly thought she was a hooker or something, trying to sell services or some stuff, the way she was approaching dudes. It's not normal. This happened to me when I was traveling in Prague with 3 other dudes. This girl noticed we were also American and literally just approached us on the street and said, "Hey, Americans," and then just wouldn't leave. We went to the mall and stuff to try to make the afternoon boring so she would get the hint. And then one guy finally was like, "Okay, where's your hostel? We'll help you get back." Failing to realize that sometimes free time needs to be me time and shouldn't automatically be she time. Yeah, I remember in college my ex had her senior year an internship on Tuesdays and Thursdays, social worker, which meant she wanted me to go to bed with her on Monday and Wednesday at like 10 p.m. when I was normally going to bed at 2 to 3 a.m. And Wednesday was a huge bar day at my college with all my friends. So we tried to compromise and I said I'll go out more for special occasions and limit it for her. And if she had a specific reason for me to stay in, I would. Guess who had a specific reason for me to stay in every single Wednesday night of my senior year? Yeah, that relationship got real toxic real fast. I deserve a lot of the blame too as well, but that specifically created a lot of anger and resentment in our relationship. In middle school, I used to get touched by the girls. I never know how to feel about it, but in high school, I felt totally disrespected with ass grabbing and touching my hair. If it's not okay to do that to women, then it's not okay to do it to guys either. The hair I didn't mind too much, as I feel that's a pretty unintrusive way of showing affection, though it's still a breach of personal space. The ass slapping is just not cool though. This isn't necessarily creepy, but a lot of women that are out of my league fake flirt with me in various ways, talking like a baby, acting like a caricature of a flirty girl, etc. No, I'm not misinterpreting it. I'm not socially retarded. I don't think it's that malicious, but it hurts, man. I'm not gonna lie. Wife bragged to friends about our sex life. We live in a small town, and now it feels like everywhere I go, I'm being giggled and smiled at. It's really violating. I had a girlfriend who would do that. I told her to stop, but she said it was all good things. I had her friends asking for more details and if I could give their boyfriends tips. I asked my girlfriend if she'd like it if I discussed with my friends about how her private part looked, felt, and tasted. She said that was different and gross. Yeah, no. Gotta love those double standards. When women force their bodies on us. Example, I was on a plane this week and a woman stealthily put her ass on my hand, thinking just because I'm a guy I would like that. We don't like that. Catcall. We hate when girls say, "OMG, you are so hot," right away without any prior knowledge of us. Regarding one, do women actually feel it? Because I swear this girl with a fat ass rubbed her ass against my hands for a solid 5 minutes, but I'm not sure she was aware. Using the words honestly and literally in the same sentence with a straight face. Example, like honestly, I'm literally dying right now. Those fries are the bomb, yes. When ladies are too open about their menstrual stuff, I think the idea is fine, to make the topic more comfortable or less taboo, but some girls take that concept and dive into the deep end and go TMI overboard. I think it's fine for women to mention that it's that time, just don't use such descriptive words. My mind doesn't need that picture. I don't know if it's just me, but the baby voice plus behavior really puts me off. One annoying girl that unfortunately hanged out with my friend group kept doing this to my friend. I think she liked him. I proceeded to baby voice at my friend immediately after she did it. It killed it pretty quickly. Basically having the mentality of, I'm a woman, I can get away with whatever I want. I literally once saw a post that said something to the effect of, "What do emotions have to do with anything? Just put your private stuff in my mouth." If a guy posted something like that, he would be torn to shreds. But because it's a girl, she can get away with it, which is very disgusting. No means no goes both ways, girl. Honestly, hands down, women who exploit the emotions of men. We may not all cry in the movie theater, but we are not incapable of experiencing deep, painful, emotional wounds. In general, it seems to be more acceptable for women to rag on guys for our image, like our height, weight, or income, when the flip side being that men cannot criticize women without being a pig. So yeah, women who nitpick guys for superficial reasons are creepy, arrogant, and covered with more red flags than a game of Minesweeper. God, yes! You nailed it! I feel like I'm not even allowed to be uncomfortable sometimes because I'm supposed to have a sense of humor about everything or be a stone-cold, emotionless rock. And I even get a little emotional or upset during a fight or something. I get the condescending, "Oh, you're gonna cry?" It's a load of crap. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to the channel, press the like button, and don't forget to watch our other videos.